Gangsta Show. Ayy, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah. If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, y'all gon' see, yeah. Help them get some money, build their legacy, yeah. Whoa, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah. If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, yeah, you gon' see, yeah. Help them build some money, build their legacy, yeah. Ayy, said it's the gas station show, yeah. Whoa, we got that gas for your soul, yeah. Ayy, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. Whoa, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. We're not new to this, we've been true to this. We pulling out the slabs, just the lane switch. When them boys get mad, they get dangerous. Lil' homie, watch your backs, don't miss your angles. Said it's the gas station show, whoa, whoa. We got that gas for your soul, ayy. Whoa, said it's the gas station show, ayy, ayy. We got that gas for you.
Welcome to the Gas Station Podcast, man. This is the fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul, man. We getting on here today. Got a real juicy topic to talk about. Got a real juicy conversation to talk about, and yeah. So we gonna sit back here on the porch. I've been out here working on my pool, cleaning up, man, today, getting everything in order. And so now we're gonna just kick back and relax and talk about the subject that we're gonna talk about. It's a real catchy subject, man. It's we're gonna talk about homosexuality in our community. We're gonna talk about homosexuality in our community, man. And yeah, it's gonna be a touchy subject. You know, some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it. But you know, this is the fueling ground for the mind, the body, the soul. This is an opportunity for us to understand certain things that's going on in our community, certain things that are being pressed upon us, certain things that are being forced upon us. And you know, some of this stuff shouldn't be forced upon us. You know, there's nothing wrong with homosexuality. I guess, I don't know. I mean, there's something wrong with it, but you know, it's nothing. You know, it's not hurting anybody. As I believe, I'm kind of more of a libertarian in my viewpoint and my way of life. Thinking as long as you're not harming or hurting anybody, I don't think that that's something that I should worry about. You understand me? But you know, with that being said, it came with you know, they was talking about the Ghostface Killa. And they was talking about Ghostface Killa, and they was talking about how his son got online and his son, and he said he don't fool with his son because his son is what's up, Perkins? Cassie? You know what I'm saying? They talked about that his son, he don't fuck with his son because his son is a homosexual. You know. First of all, I want to preface, my daughter is one of my daughters is a lesbian. She acts like a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death. And so people wanted me to give my take on this subject and how I feel about this subject. Man, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just doing my podcast right now, cooling it. You understand me? I got y'all on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So we just vibing on you know, homosexuality in our community and how we should I guess basically how we should approach it, what we should go about, how we should deal with that. You understand me? Because you know, it's new, regardless of what people want to say. You know, whether it ain't new, it's been going on probably since forever. But you know, it's becoming. You know, they legalizing this, they legalizing that. You know, they just had a big old ordeal. Ghostface Killa with his son. His son is a transvestite, I guess, and so he disowned his son. You know, Dwayne Wade on the adverse. You know, Dwayne Wade, 12-year-old boy, when he was 12 years old, allegedly, I guess. I think he was 12 years old, if I'm correct. He cut his son's dick off and made him into a girl and made him into a trans at 12 years old. You know, which I think is absolute crazy, and I've lost a whole ton of disrespect for. I lost a ton of respect for Dwayne Wayne. Behind that, I don't even like the nigga no more. Behind that, I mean, I don't care if his son did want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that to no child. I wouldn't give a child permission to do anything like that. You know, and like I said, you know, I want to preface. My daughter is a lesbian, considers herself as a lesbian, and I love her to death. You know, and I want to talk about relationships with that, and they asked me, what do I think about it? I said all, and I had to talk about it, and I talked about it all depends on the relationship you have with the child. What kind of bond, especially fathers. Fathers are different from mothers. You understand me? And fathers bond with children different from mothers. And so, you know, that child might have not been in his life. And so, and he didn't have a bond with that child. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know. And so since he never had a bond with that child, he never was able to raise that child, he never was able to rear that child. You understand me? And place upon his doctrine on that child. You know, he might have found that this child is gay, and so he don't fool with him because he never really been around that child. He may have not really never had a bond with that child. I don't know. I'm just throwing some scenarios out there. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, you know that, you know, or he could have had a bond with that child, and that child, and he just don't condone that child's behavior. Period. Since that, you know what I'm saying? And or he might just be told dead set against homosexuality. I don't know what went on, but I'm just giving different scenarios that coulda, woulda went on. And you know, like I tell people, you know, that me personally, my personal belief with homosexuality. Oh yeah, you already know that, man. My personal belief with homosexuality is, and I don't know if homosexuality is right because I was just told yesterday if you say the word tranny, that is disrespect to the LGBT community, which I never knew that. But you know, you learn because it's such a sensitive community, and you know, and it's you know, I guess it's been considered as what's that word? What is that? You know, just damn. You know, I'll be messing up, but it's kind of like been discriminated against for a long time. That it feels like that everything is, you know, they got to put their chest out, or they got to lost all respect. Absolutely, man. You know that man. You know, I don't like that Wayne no more for that, man. You know, if your child chooses to do that at 18 years old, hey, that's cool. That's his business. But you know, you don't play God. What God created you to be, who God identified you to be, that's who you is to me. You understand me? I go with who God identified you to be, not who you choose to be or who you. I don't go with who you choose to be or where you try to be. I go with what God has for you. You understand me? And that's what's important. You understand me? You know, and that's it. You know. Once I put the label, you know what I'm saying? If you call me something out of Dominic or Legacy, it's my label. You understand me? This is who I am. You understand? That's not me. You understand me? Man, that's not me. You understand me? If you say, hey girl, to me, I wouldn't even pay attention because I wouldn't even think you were talking to me because that's not me. So your name and who God has labeled you, your label is how you define yourself. I mean, you know, and if a boy wants to define himself a girl, or a girl wants to define herself a boy, that's really not who you are. You understand me? So you working outside of your purpose, in my opinion. You understand me? Or you working outside of who God created you to be, which you are working oxymoron to who you are. You understand me? In my opinion. But I don't have a problem with homosexuals personally. You understand me? You know, and I love my daughter to death. In fact, we on our way down here to her graduation. Shit, I'm taking her to college in next month. You know what I'm saying? In New York, man. You know, she's a top student. She's a hell of a kid. You know, she's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I don't. But that is because I believe, you know, you have two types of. I equate homosexuality to drugs. When I was selling drugs when I was a kid. And so this is why, even though I don't agree with homosexuality, I don't have some, because when I was growing up and I was selling drugs, you understand me, that, you know, I made that wrong right too, because I said, well, I ain't out robbing, I'm not hurting nobody, I'm not forcing nobody to buy these drugs, so how am I doing wrong when I'm not forcing nobody to buy them? You understand me? I'm not out here robbing, I'm not out here killing, I'm not out here stealing from nobody. I wasn't that type of dude. I just made money. You understand me? I said, well, shoot, I don't feel like I'm doing wrong. You understand me? Because I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. You know, but it was wrong. Regardless, it was wrong. You understand me? But I didn't realize that through the adversity I went through, the prison sentence I went through all of the things that I had to grow through in the process of learning through that. You understand me? And with that being said, you understand me that, you know, I feel like a parent with a drug dealer, there's two types of parents with a drug dealer. It was that mother who was accepting, or that mother and father, that grandmother who was accepting of it because you made money and they wanted to get some money because they, you know what I'm saying, because you afforded them opportunities they probably never had. And then there was that mother who, when she found that you were selling drugs, get the fuck out of my house, get the fuck out of my house. You can't be in my house selling drugs or doing wrong, nigga. You understand me? You had that parent too that didn't accept it regardless. You understand me? Because your behavior. You understand me? So you had two different types of parents, you understand me, that dealt with your wrongdoing. You understand me? But it took time for me personally to come through and evolve from that immature lifestyle that I was living at the time. You understand me? And that's the same thing with anything else. You understand me? That you have to realize, you understand me, with homosexuality, you're going to have two types of parents. You're going to have that parent that condones it, and I love my kid. Then you're going to have that parent that, hey, man, you got to get the fuck out of my house with that. You're going to have two types of parents with that with that homosexuality behavior, too. They're going to be just like that drug dealer. You understand me? Because, you know what I'm saying, with homosexuality, you know, in my opinion, first of all, I believe that homosexuals were born with it. That's their infirmity, that's their flesh that they were born with, that they have to overcome. Just like we, each and every one of us have some flesh, some adversity that we have to overcome. You understand me? You know, so, you know, you can't be so quick to condemn them for their behavior because of the fact that they have something, that is something that they have to overcome. And you understand me? You got to understand that they are just like anything else, trying to make a wrong or right too, just like we did, just like I did. You understand me? But guess what? God had grace on me through that situation, and He allowed me to overcome. Some people never overcome their addiction or their infirmity. Some people are never strong enough. They have created it and they have revolved their life around their wrongdoing and have made it correct in their viewpoint and their mind. You understand me? And sometimes you have some homosexuals that do that. Sometimes you have some homosexuals that overcome it. You understand me? And become heterosexuals. Who knows, man? You understand me? But you know, different children. What's up, boy? What's up, Teasy? What's up, Teasy, man? We just over here. You understand me? Just kicking it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bill. What's up, bro? What's happening? I see everybody on it. Yeah, man. We just talking, man. We just talking, vibing, man. We talking about Ghostface Killa. We talking about Dwayne Wade. We talking about our relationships with homosexuals. You understand me? I don't know if the word homosexual is right or wrong, but it's no disrespect to homosexuals. You understand me? Like I say, man, you know, that's what they've always been called all my life, so I don't know any other word to call them besides that. I hope that's not offending them, because I don't have a dislike towards homosexuals, because, you know, they not bothering me. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I don't like about homosexuals, one thing that I don't like about, well, there's a couple things I don't like. I don't like men and men and women and women. You understand me? You know, I like a woman and a man's relationship. That's my personal, but that's my personal preference. That's not whether I like it or not. That's just my personal preference. And second of all, the one thing I don't like about homosexuality, I have a real big problem about homosexuality. They trying to uncle everybody. They want to uncle everybody. They want everybody to say uncle and say that it's right, which is not right. You can't uncle me, man. That's the only thing that I don't like about homosexuality, is when you try to press and force upon everybody, you understand me, to make it right. or to force everybody to say that it is correct, it's right behavior. You understand me? And that is where me and homosexuals go in two totally different directions. You understand me? But I don't dislike them personally. I don't have a problem with it. I'm cool as fuck with some homosexuals, man, and some gay people, man. You understand me? But I just don't want a motherfucker to uncle me, and you understand me? Just like a motherfucker selling drugs or a motherfucker smoking crack. I like them too. You feel me? Or a motherfucker broke, or a motherfucker rich. I don't care. You understand me? But guess what? I'm not gonna, just because I fuck with you or because I'm cool or because I don't mean that you do some shit that ain't right or wrong. You still do some shit wrong, but that don't mean that I don't fuck with you. You understand me? Because of that, you understand me? And then, like I say, everybody has a different, and some people might have stronger opinions of it, where other people may not have such as strong opinions of it. You understand me? You know, me personally, like I say, I'm more of a libertarian. You understand me? If two men in a room having sex, that's on me. That has nothing to do with me. As long as you don't try to impose that on me, as long as you don't try to make me feel that's right. And then like I say, then they got, you know what I'm saying, they just had some shit on TV the other day where some people sent me some stuff on Instagram where they had some transvestites twerking in the elementary school. And the lady on Fox News was pissed off like a motherfucker. She was like, man, you know, y'all got these motherfuckers over in China learning science, you understand me, and mathematics. We teaching kids transvestites and how to get along with transvestites and how to twerk in the elementary schools. This shit is just crazy, man. Now, these are the things when you try to impose wrong on children, this is when it becomes touchy, feely, and this is where people get defensive with homosexuality. And then, guess what? All of it, now I'm going to repeat this. All of it, if you want to get technical, is fornication. Because all homosexuality is versus heterosexuality is who you prefer to have sex with. That's it. Is who you prefer to have sex with. I fornicate all day, so I'm not no bigger a saint than a homosexual, because you understand me, I'm not married and I sleep around all day, you feel me, with different women, you feel me, but I'm not just like that, but you know, y'all know what I'm saying, you know, I sleep unmarried with women all the time, been doing it all my life, you understand me? So I'm not right or wrong in my behavior, my behavior ain't right either, because it's called fornication, you understand me? So I'm no different from the homosexual, but the thing is, I don't impose my sexuality off on other people. I don't tell the kids come on in the room and watch me have sex, or try to convince the kids that the way I'm having sex is the right way of having sex. When I have sex in the privacy of my own room, or the privacy of my own home, or in the privacy of my own hotel, wherever the case may be. I don't impose that on children, because that's not children's business. You understand me? So what homosexuals are doing, they trying to indoctrinate our children with this. All it is your sexual preference. If that's your sexual preference, that's your business. That's what you want to do, that's your business. It's okay if that's what you choose to do. Because it's no better than the heterosexual having sex out of wedlock too. Because y'all just now was able to get married, and only in America. I think only in America. Who knows? That it became legal. So all of us have to respect each other's space. From homosexuals have to respect each other's space. And I think people will be more receptive of homosexuals now if you just did your thing and we're cool and stay, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do in the privacy of your bedroom. That's all homosexuals is the privacy of your bedroom. Who you prefer to have, whether you prefer to have a threesome, a foursome, have multiple women, have multiple dudes, whatever you want to do. If it's in the privacy of your own bedroom and it's consensual, then that's your business. That's your business. Trying to force somebody to, shit, like something that they don't want to like. You can't force somebody to like something that they don't want to like. You can't force something that they feel is unnatural. Well, it may be natural to you. It may be because that's something that you're dealing with. Something you got going on, which is okay, because I got shit that I'm dealing with. I got shit that I'm trying to overcome, get my shit together too. But the shit that I'm trying to overcome, shit, I'm trying to get myself together, because you know in your heart, you understand, I live a reprobated mind and some shit I do too. Each and every one of us do. Each and every one of us do. You understand me? So, but, Ghostface Killa, Dwayne Wade, like I said, those are two different sides of the coin. You understand me? One is accepting, one is not. You understand me? You're gonna, like I say, in drugs, when I sold drugs, I had my mama had a different, or my daddy or my other grandmother had a different opinion from my other grandmother. Had one grandma, we used to sit up there and count the money together. I had one grandma, you better not bring that shit around us. But I thought I was doing right, because guess what? I wasn't doing nothing but making money, living, having fun, kicking it. I wasn't trying to have that hurt and rob and kill nobody, steal from nobody. I wasn't no rob. I wasn't no killer. I wasn't no stealer. I wasn't nobody who was a violent guy that was out trying to hurt people. I just was out there trying to get some money. And I had to deal with my adversity. I had to learn through my behaviors. I had to learn through my behavior. And so this is not about bashing homosexuality. This is not about whether I like homosexuals or not. Nah, I don't care. You understand me? I'm cool with every motherfucker about it. You understand me? But what I don't want you to do is force me to want to be a homosexual, or force me or uncle me into saying that homosexuality is right. But I'm not gonna ever say that. And I got a daughter, and I won't never tell my daughter that, but I'm gonna love my daughter. But it's even like my daughter. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna bull back to my own situation, my daughter. You understand me? Like when she first came out and said who she was, you understand me? Like me, I love her. I didn't get off into that. I'm like, hey man, it's wrong, but that's who you are, and that's what you want to do. Yeah, I ain't gonna love you no different. You understand me? Because my daughter, we had a bond. You understand me? And I wasn't gonna not love my daughter because of a bad choice she made. Because my parents didn't not love me for bad choices I made. You understand? I consider it a bad choice still. Because I'm not no homosexual. You understand me? But that don't mean I don't love her to death, and that don't mean I don't care for her. That don't mean we got a great relationship. You understand me? And that don't mean when I was out in the street doing stupid shit that my parents didn't love me, even though I did wrong, even though they didn't agree with that behavior that I was doing at the time. But they still love me. They still care for me. You understand me? And so that's the same thing with what's going on, you understand me, with them. You understand me? He may be that grandmother, Ghostface may be that grandmother who just, hey, that's not coming in my house. I'm dead set against that. Or he might be that grandmother who, like Dwayne Wade was with my grandmother, was with me. She counted money with me. I used to put the money up under her bed. God rest her soul. You understand me? And she couldn't wait till I come, because when we got done counting the money, I'm going to give her all the ones. And she loved the ones. She loved them. You could have walked this way. She loved them. She loved the ones. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. It is one shoe and the other, one shoe and the other. But, like I say, I just feel like Dwayne Wayne went a little too far, you know what I'm saying, with the mutilation of his son. And I ain't with none of that at all. And I ain't got no respect for no nigga to do that for no child. You understand me? And fuck him. I'm gonna give him a big fuck him, and I'm gonna give him a big old donkey of the day. You understand me? Because he's a life motherfucking donkey now, and he look like a donkey too. He's not just a motherfucking life donkey. This nigga look like a goddamn donkey too. So he's a lifelong motherfucking donkey in my opinion. Dwayne Wade for doing that to your son, because you ain't got your son old enough. I did shit at 12 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, 25 years old. I thought I'd live with that shit forever. I thought just, you understand, want to kill myself over. Guess what? I forgot half that shit, man. I forgot half the shit I wanted to do at the majors, man. You understand me? I wanted to damn near kill myself over. I got in trouble for, I wanted to kill myself over. I mean, when I was a kid, I took pills trying to kill myself. I didn't take nothing but some vitamins. So dumb, and such a dumb kid, I ain't didn't have to take a bunch of vitamins and didn't even realize it. You understand me? So, you know, we don't know no better as children. We don't know no better as children. You understand me? You know, and so, you know, you got to allow him to mature, get old enough, get 18. Then, you know, even if you want to walk around as a homosexual as a child, that's cool. When he turn 18, if they're 20, 21, if that's what he want to do, he's an adult. He can sign his own papers. He can pay for his own surgery. He's welcome to do that. That's him. You understand me? And I wouldn't have had no problem with Dwayne Wade. 12 years old. No, brother. No. And you really ain't nothing like my grandma. My grandma, even though she condoned what I was doing, you understand me? My grandma was making money with, I was giving my grandma money. I thank the Lord I gave my grandma money, because even though she knew I was doing wrong, she loved me in spite of it. You feel me? But anyway, you know, that is what it is. That is what it is. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but you know, that is what it is. But that's my take on homosexuality. You understand? That's my take on Ghostface Killa and what I thought about Ghostface Killa. I don't think Ghostface Killa did nothing wrong. He's just that other side of the spectrum, man. Everybody is not with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't uncle everybody to agree with homosexuality, you understand? You know, and then on the other hand, you know, you got the people, the parents who gonna love them regardless. I was the one who loved my daughter regardless of because she's a homosexual, because she's facing it, she's dealing with that same affirmation. She's dealing with that same reprobated mind, man. You understand me? And I had a reprobated mind when I did my bullshit, and everybody else in the world has a reprobated mind in the bullshit, what they have to overcome, you understand me, to build strength in their life, you understand me? And so that is what it is, and that's my take on it, man. That's my love, man. If y'all like the Gas Station Podcast, man, you understand me, it's fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul, man. We talk about controversial subjects, man, you understand me? And don't try to force your beliefs on other people. And I'm not really trying to force my beliefs on nobody. I'm just giving my opinion on how I feel. And like I say, man, all of us got what we got going on. All of us are facing. So I don't condemn nobody for what they face with, what they dealing with, what they got to overcome, what they got to grow from. I'm not condemning. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to live, love, and encourage, and to trying to teach the best I possibly can, because that's a subject that is empowering right now. I really don't like to talk about gossip too much, but that's a subject that's kind of empowering right now, because, you know, everybody is trying to figure out how to deal with homosexuality, how to figure out how to deal with the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that we should love them any less. I just think that, you know, that where we do love them less is because they're trying to uncle everybody and to believe what they're doing is right. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. But that don't mean that we should love them less. That don't mean that we shouldn't care for them. That wouldn't mean we shouldn't treat them with love, respect, and dignity, just like anybody else. Because I'm going to treat my baby with love, respect, and dignity, man, at the end of the day, man. And you know what I'm saying? And we had that in our family, man. We had that as young, but this, you know, we had that in our family. Now, you understand me? With my own child, you understand me? You know, so, you know, and so I felt like that I had enough with me also having that in my family, with one of my children is going through that same, is in that same situation, that I had the authority to talk on that subject, and I felt like that it's an important subject to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's an important subject to talk about, period. You know what I'm saying? With all of our children. You know, and like I say, you know, some people gonna agree. Some people, it's all about the bond. And then some people, determining the bond that you have with them is gonna determine the level of how much you agree with somebody's right or wrong. So, you know, you also got to also understand that if the motherfucker ain't got no bond with you, shit, they don't have to goddamn agree with your bullshit. You understand me? If a motherfucker got a bond with you, they gonna put up with more of your bullshit than maybe the normal person that would put up with it. So, you know, it's all certain levels on that, man, that we all got to deal with. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is, man, you know, just, you know, we got to love on each other. We got to teach each other. We got to reach each other, and we got to do what we can to try to make each other better and stronger and make this society better and stronger. And regardless whether you're homosexual, whether you're not homosexual, whether you're doing wrong, whether you're doing right, whatever, man, each and every one of us got something that we are faced with, something we got to overcome, something we got to become better with, man. This is the Gas Station Podcast, man. And in the gas station, man, this is the fuel ground for the mind, the body, and the soul. And we just trying to make, you know, trying to make you better, man. Man, y'all tune into my YouTube channel, man. Y'all like and subscribe on my. If y'all like this video, man, on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, man, you understand me? Make sure y'all share it, man. Make sure y'all build the people up, man. It's all about building the people up. We ain't trying to tear nobody down, man. You understand me? The only one that got the donkey of the day is Dwayne, man, for the bullshit he did, man, and the shit he condoned in his house, man, with a child, man. But other than that, man, everybody else is love, man. You understand me? With that being said, man, this is the Gas Station Podcast, man, and we are out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all know that I don't move in nothing but love. I don't move in nothing but teaching, and I don't move in nothing but self-development, man. With the money, relationships, emotional, man, on just getting us better. You know, spiritually, educational. Y'all already know, man. I ain't doing nothing but coming with wisdom and coming with good game, man. At the end of the day, man, it's the Gas Station Podcast, and I'm out.